everyone, happy Saturday. I know there's not very many people online today, but I was cooking and I thought I would share with you a little bit about how I cook and why I don't always have like a full-blown recipe to give you, okay? So this is what I made today, and this is gonna be a stuffed acorn squash, okay? So here is my mixture, all right? Now, the recipe I used called for ground pork and onions, and pretty much that was it, all right? So that wasn't enough for us and to have a full balanced meal. So I added some things, all right? So I have switched it to ground chicken. I added in some apples for some carbs. I added in onions, my own seasonings, and then I added in spinach, and then I noticed that it really wasn't very much food, so I decided to throw in some cauliflower rice in there as well, all right? And then when it was all done, I noticed it was all white and green, and my acorn squash are yellow and green, so I thought it needed some color. So I threw in some red cabbage to make sure there was some color, okay? Now, as you start cooking, okay, and you start playing with recipes, have fun. Don't feel like you're going to ruin it, all right? Experiment with throwing some fruit in there. Experiment with adding some veggies. Play with the textures as you go, okay? If you want something to be crispy, then, you know, add it towards the end, like these apples. I kind of put them in midway through because I wanted to still have some slight crunch to them. Same thing with the red cabbage. I added it later. And then the spinach, I added that completely last because I didn't want it to be complete mush, okay? And playing with texture, playing with color, playing with flavor, all that's gonna come in time, okay? I'm not a chef. I have absolutely no training whatsoever, okay? I just played with food and had fun, okay? So when you're cooking, start with a base. Start with some onions and some garlic and some seasoning, all right? Pick whatever meat that you want to have in there, and then just start playing with vegetables. Throw in some cauliflower rice, throw in some broccoli, throw in whatever, and if you like, you know what, it needs some color, throw in something else with color, okay? It's fun to play with it and come up with your own creations, and it takes that fear out of cooking for you, and especially takes that just imprisonment to recipes out for you as well. Or you can do what I do. I find a recipe that I like, I kind of base my meal around that, but then I add to it to make sure there's enough vegetables in it. I might replace some carbs. I might change up some flavors. I might change the meat, okay? And you're free to do that with recipes as well, okay? So I challenge all of you to go out there to have fun and to just play with your food, all right?